Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wow. We're on. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm doing a new campaign where with every follow, I'm gonna give Bean they're called temptation treats. And I'm gonna give her a treat for every follow, because they're not that much, and I don't think she's gonna get sick if I give her 3 fucking temptation treats. Of course, I'm not gonna overdo it. If a bunch of people do follow at once, I'm gonna be like, all right, she's gonna get them throughout the day. Her fat ass ain't gonna get that much of a treat. But yeah, that's pretty much my new campaign. I got a treat. With me today is Wardman. Again, technically. Hacker Monkey, can you please bring up the, I would bring out Hacker Monkey, but fuck him, he doesn't get paid. Okay, where are you? Bring up the McNastytron. Just bring up the fucking image. Boom. Alright, here's a message from Dude Bro. And I told him I'll check it out. I'm interested in your content. He says, much appreciated. Hope you enjoy it. And also, please do subscribe and blah, blah, blah. Groovy. Alright, I got his page up. Alright. Let's zoom in, because I know I got that fucking fucked up aspect ratio, dude. Calm down now. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. Here we go. We got Halloween Ends movie review, like everybody else doesn't have that already. We got the real Annabelle. Alright, now, this guy sought me out, alright? And he wanted me to look at this shit. And I don't know where to begin. I honestly don't know, man. We got Finding Bigfoot. So,
this is a lot. I'm processing it.
Okay, alright. Let me break it down to you so you don't have to process it. Pretty much this guy, I'll go ahead and throw him in there. His Van's World Podcast. He sent me a DM wanting me to check him out. Which is cool because, I followed him out of the blue. Because a lot of people have, that's just how social networking is. You just follow people, especially if they have similar interests. You like something they do, you just instantly follow. Homeboy just writes to me, sends me a link to all his shit. And I think it was a link to his most upcoming video. He was like, yo, check it out. And I was like, you know what? I am going to check this shit out. And we're going to put it on stream. Because if he's good, hey, we might talk to him. He does podcasts, why not? Why the fuck not? We're small enough. I don't give a shit.
First impressions, this guy obviously grinds.
Oh yeah.
Respect.
We got 11 hours ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 7 days ago. Shit, he keeps going, man. Alright, well, let's see. I'm trying to... I worked at Area 51. This seems like more up our alley. This seems like something we would want to grind on.
Chris, thank you very much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate your time as well.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, first of all, the guy chroma keyed himself in a sound room. I just want to point that out. I don't get that. Also, in your history, have you ever heard of a Chris Bartlett who worked at Area 51? Because I would say that you're pretty knowledgeable with history. What do you know about Area 51?
I know that the Air Force did testing there, and everybody thinks that it's
aliens, but like the military basically says no. I don't know much about it. Chris Bartlett sounds like somebody who would work there. Yeah, like it sounds like. I'm gonna be real. I just don't. I don't know much, but I just know the basics.
Yeah, I'm with you here. This guy, without having to do a fucking search on stream, I know nothing. I am new. So far, as far as I know, this is legit. So let's hear this shit. Well, let's hear what Chris Bartlett has to say to this guy with the chroma key fake sound setup in the background. Which, no dog, like it's a pretty, like, I'm not dissing the guy, but I'm just kind of like, out of all the things to put a background, dude, you could have picked like, I don't know, the Taj Mahal, fucking New York City skyline. You could have picked anything. Why did you pick soundproof things? Like, ain't no way that's the lighting in that fucking room.
You worked at Area 51, Skinwalker Ranch, and I believe more recently Blind
That's
Frog
like
Ranch.
Joe Rogan's
I
background when he
actually
first
worked
moved to
I started in the
Texas.
Air
Oh,
Force,
God.
and then transitioned to the Nevada test site for the DOE, Department of Energy. And then I ended up working the Janet detail for 51, and then Skinwalker Ranch, and then I went out to
Okay. Apparently this guy worked detail at Area 51 and Skidwalker. What the fuck is Skidwalker Ranch? Do you know anything about that?
Ghost Adventures did an episode about it. It's, from what I can tell, it's a ranch that they suspect a bunch of skinwalkers are on.
Yeah.
It sounds like a marketing ploy to me. It's always sounded like a marketing ploy.
Yeah. Is it just a random ass like ranch owned by civilians, or is it like a government was this dude just a fucking ranch hand, or is it like?
I don't know. Like, I don't want to say something that's wrong, but I thought it was a private ranch.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's figure out more about this.
the Blind Frog Ranch a couple times as like.
By the way, can you hear the media just
Okay.
fine?
Or like an extra.
Yes, on my TV, but I will say there is a
So
delay.
how did your journey in this
Oh, yeah,
whole,
there's
were
gotta
you a
be.
fan of the paranormal before you
All
started
right,
on
so
this journey?
we'll just figure that
Oh
out.
yeah, I was a big fan of the paranormal since I was in high school as a kid. I'm from a small town in Kansas, and in the heart of the Midwest, there's tons of ghost towns, and each town has like its folklore and rumors and stories. And there was a place called the Poorhouse in Marion County. And I was about 17 years old, and long story short, I ended up working there one summer with a buddy of mine, and this place was legit, like poltergeist haunted. Before I even knew what paranormal was,
Yeah.
I've lost what this was, and this guy, what the fuck? This guy's working at a haunted fucking complex. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm confused too. Like, did he like get his start working at haunted places in Kansas, and he just worked his way up? Is there like a food chain?
I don't. Yeah, and the title of the video is "I worked at Area 51," and I'm having. God, he wanted me to check out his stuff, and I'm going to do it. God damn it! But I'm already.
This guy looks like he has worked for a living. He looks like a professional guy. I don't want to come off as this like dick, but like you can't just say that. You can't just say you worked at Area 51. Like, it's a secret military base. Like, how do you just get on there?
Yeah, it ain't like they just like. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how the fuck dude man
All
bro
right.
got there. Hold on, we'll figure it out.
And that was kind of my introduction to the paranormal.
Okay.
And the place is still out there to this day, and it's got a lot of dark history. But that's what kind of sparked my interest at an early age. And then I was kind of always into UFOs and all that stuff, and I really had no intention to join the Air Force. It was kind of by luck, by some friends and I. And then when you join the Air Force, you have no idea where you're going to be stationed at, or and sure enough, I got stationed at Nellis Air Force Base in 97 or 98, and that started my whole career. Basically, it's a very unique base where you can a lot of doors can open up depending on your background.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's where I kind of ended up started.
And
What
what's
the
the
fuck does that
strangest
mean?
experience that you've? Well, let's start at. Okay, so from Nellis Air Force Base, you then went to Area 51.
Well, no, actually, I went to from Nellis Air Force Base. I went
All right.
from
What?
there to the
All
department.
right. That makes sense. Sorry, I was just getting myself caught up. It makes more sense that he joined the Air Force. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Air Force dudes are weird because my dad was an Air Force guy, so I can say, yeah, they're kind of spacey. They're like the fucking art students of the military group. You know, you have like the Marines who are kind of fucking jocks. You have like the kind of average, high schooler, which are the Army. They do. Then you have like, the theater kids who are the fucking Navy. Then you have the art dweebs who are the fucking the art dweebs and the nerds join the Air Force. And that's pretty much how I like to view our military branch. And then Coast Guard are just the burnouts who just want to get high and only show up to third period because lunch is after that.
Spitballing here. I don't know anything about this man's history. All I know right now is that he was in the Air Force. So I know that they have security forces and they can be stationed anywhere. So this is checking out.
Yeah, because even my dad, he had a friend who worked at Area 51, and all I pretty much got from my dad was like, no, dude, it's just a fucking maintenance place. Like, it's literally just maintenance.
Do you think the military perpetuates the Area 51 myth to keep us off the track of where it really is?
No. Honestly, I think the military probably rushed a bunch of funding out to Groom Lake because they thought, wow, most likely with it being a dried up lake, there's probably a natural water reservoir. So they probably tapped into that, which is a key place if you want to have like an isolated military thing to run drills. Shit that you don't really want to interrupt the mass public with. And Groom Lake is just a good place for that. I honestly think that they've kind of been transparent with it, and we just look too much into it. Do I believe in aliens? Yeah, but do I think Area 51's a part of it? Nah. I just think that's where we keep our stealth fighters and shit every now and then.
Yeah, I did. I watched something about that, and I've been thinking about it for quite a long time. Like the things that we thought were aliens in the '90s, like UFOs and stuff, are like turning out to like be very similar to like the new aircraft that are coming out now.
Yeah.
So we might need to take a break here in a minute just to like Google, just to familiarize ourselves with what Skinwalker Ranch is, because it sounds like he might have just been like a private security guy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna check it out. Hold on. Oh yeah, I've been looking up fat orange cat images and Halloween pinups. Okay, let's see. Skinwalker Ranch. Alright, let's check it out. I just realized what my wallpaper was, which by the way is a design you can get in our merch. Alright, I'm going to go to the always trusted Wikipedia page because it never lies.
Absolutely never.
Yeah. Alright. Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is a property approximately 512 acres or bluffs located southeast of... Yeah, it's fucking in Utah. Paranormal UFO... Yeah, what is it, though? Background. And according to what's obviously on the screen right now, it's been privately owned.
Okay.
So I guess he worked, or is there a military base also called that?
I'm just going to assume he worked private security.
Yeah. Okay, I think we pretty much got the gist of this guy. Like, he didn't confirm anything, and I think if this guy did find anything groundbreaking, we wouldn't be hearing it from my fucking Instagram DM. But so far, the guy isn't... What the fuck am I doing? Get your shit right. Okay, sorry, I'm yelling at myself. So far, it seems like he has his shit together.
Watching one video, I can firmly say I would endorse this guy. He does it's interesting nonetheless. He's not spreading crazy information.
Yeah.
The guy on you had his story checked out. He was like, I saw some weird shit at Skinwalker Ranch, and the military keeps it locked down at Area 51. That's pretty much par for the course. Makes sense.
Yeah. You gotta subscribe. Oh god, did I unsubscribe? Boom, he got it now.
I feel comfortable endorsing this guy. I like him. I like his style. That we just ripped into Bigfoot Man, but you know that's not him. He's just giving him a platform, which is fine.